Now to an A News investigation and exclusive details of allegations that a landlord rented out the same suite in a Saanich home to several people. The tenants say they each paid several $100s in damage deposits, but days before they were supposed to move in, the tenants say they were told the apartment was no longer available. That's when A News reporter Stephen Andrew began looking into the story. He joins us now with the details. Stephen?
Eric, our investigation led us to the Saanich home where the suite is located several times today. And late this afternoon, as our cameras were there, police arrived and took a woman into custody. The Saanich landlord is arrested after investigators say she tried to rent the same apartment to several tenants. Anne-Marie Alexander says she is one of those tenants. She's now getting ready to move. The trouble is, she doesn't know where that will be. Looking to save money on rent, she went on the website Craigslist to find a new home.
We thought, wow, this looks great. And I emailed her back and said that we'd like to see it.
These are pictures that Charmaine Roy, the landlord of the suite, sent to Alexander. At $800 a month, she thought her prayers were answered. She even gave notice on her current apartment at the end of November.
She emailed me back and said, well, since you're a single mom, I'll hold it for you if you can come and look at it. Then that would be great. So that's what we did.
Anne-Marie Alexander says she met Charmaine Roy here at this Saanich Starbucks, where the two completed a rental agreement. And she paid her future landlord a $400 deposit on the apartment. She says shortly after that, things began to go wrong.
She says, oh, I'm really sorry, I forgot to contact you and let you know that they're not moving out until the 31st. And so you won't be able to move until the 31st.
Days before she moved in, Alexander says she received this email saying one of the tenants had committed suicide and the apartment is considered a crime scene and is under investigation. But when we went to the Saanich house this morning, there was no crime tape up. And as for the investigation,
the Saanich Police can confirm that there has not been a suicide at this residence.
Has there been any investigation of any kind of death there?
No, not at this time.
So I put an ad on Craigslist saying our arrangements fell through due to tragic circumstances. And within about 10 minutes, I had a phone call.
One of those was from a young couple in Montreal who said they paid landlord Charmaine Roy $425 deposit, putting it into her bank account. We asked landlord Charmaine Roy this morning how she could rent out the same apartment more than once. You've rented the same apartment also to a Natalie and a Matt in Montreal. Can you explain that, ma'am? Can you explain why you had the deposit money in your Toronto Dominion account, ma'am? Can you explain why you've rented this house to several people?
No, I didn't rent. I've rented the apartment and I have it upstairs as well.
But this is the apartment that you have rented to Anne-Marie Alexander, and you've also
I know, but I canceled it as well.
But you've also rented. So where's their money?
That's what I'm doing.
Where is their money?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Well, can they have their money today? Do you have their money right now?
I have Anne-Marie. She's calling me back.
Well, no, she's not. She said that you said you were going to Vancouver and that you were going to FedEx it to her. So why can't she have her money today?
She can't. Oh.
Do you have the money?
No.
Later, Charmaine Roy called us begging us not to air the story. She admitted she rented the apartment to 3 different people, saying it was a miscommunication, and she thought one of the tenants would back out, even though she acknowledged she had signed rental agreements and deposits. Roy said she was at the bank at that moment getting the tenants' money. Charmaine Roy says she is not a bad person and wants to clear the situation up. But before she has a chance to talk to the tenants, now without a place to live, Saanich Police say they have a few questions for her first. Saanich Police say the 49-year-old woman they arrested this afternoon at that house will be held in jail overnight for an appearance in court tomorrow morning to face multiple fraud charges. Now, if you have more information on this story, you can contact us at atv.ca through our website there, or the 1-800 number that you see on your screen. As for the tenants, though, Eric, that say they have no place to live, Anne-Marie Alexander, while looking for her own home, is also looking for apartments for them as well, especially that couple from Montreal. You can reach her at amalexander@live.ca, Eric.
Any advice, Stephen, for people looking for an apartment using Craigslist?
You know, they did everything absolutely correct. They checked out the apartment. They visited her there. They made sure that they got a signed rental agreement. There's nothing more police say that they could have done.
Stephen Andrew reporting. Thank you, Stephen.
You're welcome.